everyone. I'm Sybille. I work for the European Commission, and I'm here to present one of our most exciting initiatives, which is called Science is Wonderful. And it's supposed to bring leading scientists and innovators directly to your classroom. Before I tell you how, let me tell you who. I'm working for the Marie Sklodowska-Curie Actions. This is a flagship program from the European Commission to fund excellent researchers in their early stages, especially for doctoral and postdoctoral researchers. And since 1996, we funded over 140,000 researchers. There are two characteristics that I would like to very briefly highlight. The first is that this program is bottom-up. So it means we, the European Commission, do not impose any research subjects. Even if there's a global pandemic and we would really like a vaccine, we trust that researchers will propose subjects that they are passionate about and that they care about deeply. And second, we try to create excellent working conditions for our researchers to make sure that academia is still an interesting work area for the future as well and keeps attracting talent. And this has paid off. The MSCA is closely linked to Nobel Prizes. And in 2022, again, we had Nobel Prizes in physics and chemistry going to former MSCA supervisors. So we really have some fantastic talent that we are financing and that is eager to share their passion and their interest in science with everyone else. And that's where I come in. Together with my team, we try to communicate this wonderful research that they do back to the public, especially to pupils, schools, and teachers. So that's where you come in. And I would like to talk very briefly about three elements of Science is Wonderful, which is the science fair, its online activities, and the competition that we've just launched. And if time permits, because 3 minutes is very short, I will briefly mention Researchers at Schools, which is a separate initiative, but still could be interesting to you as well. So let me start with the science fair. The Science Fair is just a festival of science where we invite 100 researchers from across Europe to come here to Brussels and present their research through interactive presentations, hands-on experiments, so think exploding volcanoes, games, quizzes, and much, much more. And the next one will be on the 16th and 17th of March here in Brussels next year. If you're interested, if you're in the area, do check out our website. We will also offer buses to be chartered so that we can easily bring your school classes here to our venue and to bring them in touch with our researchers so they can ask all of their questions and experience science firsthand for those 2 days. I've already seen some proposals for automatically driving cars, creating mini Great Barrier Reefs, having floor puzzles and scavenger hunts. So it's really going to be a celebration of science. Now, if you're not based in Brussels, we still have something for you, which are the Science is Wonderful activities. These are online learning activities that have been developed by our scientists for the classroom, and you can filter them by subject, age, language to make sure you find something that's of interest to you. These are largely experiments, but they are also comics or quizzes, different elements, and in different languages to make sure that something could be of interest to you. However, if nothing is of interest to you, then do not worry, because we've just launched a wonderful competition. And this competition allows teachers to match with MSCA researchers, with scientists, and then together co-create a proposal for a new learning resource. So it's really just a maximum 3-page document of something that you've come up with together, something that comes straight out of the lab from the scientists. But I'm saying lab, it doesn't need to be natural sciences, it's STEAM, so it can also be arts, and goes into the classroom. So if this sounds interesting to you, do register before 1st of December. Then you can access the database and see scientists in your area, or scientists that speak your language, scientists that are working in a similar field, and then match a team up and propose something together by the 9th of January. And the best proposals will win fantastic prizes. So we will produce the best proposals professionally here at the European Commission, translated into all EU languages and promoted. But we will also invite your class to come to Brussels and an all-expense-paid trip to our science fair in March next year. But there are also other different small prizes to be won, so do check it out. We would be happy if you find a match and submit a proposal. Now, very, very briefly, because I know I'm probably already late, I will briefly mention Researchers at Schools, which is linked to the European Researchers' Night. It's a separate initiative, so we're not really in charge. We're just funding universities and research institutes to open their doors. And one of the initiatives that they've come up with is researchers at schools where they rent researchers to your school so you can invite them to your classroom. I really invite you to check out the activities in your country through the link of the organizer's website I've provided here. And then who knows, maybe you will be able to invite a researcher for some presentation, hands-on experiments, visit to labs, games, discussions, and role-playing. So there's really lots of different activities for your pupils to explore. And that's it in a nutshell. Thanks, Agata, for giving us this opportunity. I really hope that we can share our passion for research with the teachers and then hopefully also with the pupils.